Oh man, sounds like I gotta charge the battery up. This past week I had a cold, so I haven't come out at all. But I want to cut this log up. So I'm feeling a little better today. I want to see what happens. I have a new blade there, not brand new, but it's resharpened. I want to put that on the saw so I can cut this thing. I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning here. Should be alright. Well, it looks like it's going to be one of those days. Naturally, right after being sick and everything, I'd have all this. What happened here was I started coming through the cut. It was cutting just fine. But I got to this point and I couldn't clear this because it's too wide. I should have known better. I don't know. I just figured it would get through. But anyway, I got to cut that switch off of there on both sides and get the blade out. I tried backing the blade out, but I think there might be moisture in that log. I couldn't even separate it once I got it cut, barely. And then all of a sudden it broke free. So I'm going to cut it out rather than remove the blade. When I was trying to back out of the cut, there's a little moisture in this thing. And the sawdust actually froze solid. You can see it in the cut right there. I can't get the blade to come back out, so I'm having to chip away at this to get the blade out of there. I don't want to ruin the blades, but I guess it's just one of those things with this cold weather. I should have measured this thing and cut the edge of it before I started fooling with it, but I was in such a hurry I got to cut it right here. I was in such a hurry to get something done since I haven't been outside for a week. That I'm in a little bit of a rush and I shouldn't be. So this is what happens when you're trying to push it. Alright, so I got those pieces off there at the end. Cut a little bit of a notch out here, but it's still not wide enough. You can see the bearing there is going to want to hit this. And I am so freaking cold, I'm going to go in for a little bit and try to warm up. The saw started good this morning, but it's having a little bit of a hard time staying running. So I put a little bit of this heat in here. Come on. My fingers are so cold I can hardly move the camera button. Yeah. Anyway, I put some of that heat in it, in the gas, and it seems to be running better now. So I'm just going to leave this thing idle for a while, and I'll come back after this later. This is white oak. Pretty tough stuff. And I do have to get this edge cut off of here then. I'll do it after a while. Man, oh man. Really cold this morning. It's even went down. It's down below. What the heck is that? 10? No, it went up a little. 18. But that's in the sun, so it's pretty cold yet. You can see if the saw made a nice even cut there. That's almost 27 inches wide, probably 26 and a half from the widest point. Yeah, sawdust is freezing on there. As soon as you cut it, the sawdust freezes in the cut. That's why I couldn't back out of it before. But the blade's cutting good. It's just, you know, you're fighting this cold. Man, I'm going to go in now because my feet are killing me. My hands are cold. I don't want to get any sicker than I would. I'm going to let this run. Yeah, 60 degrees in there. Unbelievable. Okay. Bullseye! Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to sit here by the stove because I am cold And this fire's looking really good. Hey guys, you guys that know about building fires, I had planed, I don't know, maybe about 15 white pine boards, and I got this whole bag of fluffy stuff here. I'll tell you what, this is white pine. Man, does this start a fire nice. Usually you have to put some newspaper, some kindling into the fire, and then you can put some logs on top. But when you use this stuff, if you put a good bed of this down in there, throw the kindling on it, all you gotta do is light this. It lights right up with a torch. Now this stuff is off the planer, and like I say, this is white pine. I did have 2 other bags that I filled up with stuff from these boards that I planed of sawdust, but the sawdust, the problem with the sawdust is that I don't like, the oak stuff was too fine, and what was happening is it was not catching right away. Got a couple of boards down there I want to plane. This top board here, I should have put some weight on this. It's a nice looking board, but I noticed that it's getting a little bit of a cup to it. I'm going to be cutting these all down for molding anyway, so I don't think that's really going to bother me much. Yeah, this oak is darn nice. Like I say, these boards here I planed, these white pine, they all look pretty good too. You know, I had put stuff in here because I was running out of space, and I noticed there's some stains on there that's come from mold, and I just wanted to see what was going to happen with it, how bad it actually gets. It does get pretty bad, and when you go to plane it out, you can't get that all the way out of there. I'm not positive of whether this is mold that's from something other than this, what you see in this board that's been planed, but I'm going to check it out then and take another look at some of these. I want to finish up the video on grading white pine. I haven't had a chance to do that, but as soon as I get an opportunity I will. Remember I said that Bullseye will eat a hole through the garage if I don't take him for a walk on time? This is what he's done. I've fixed this wall 15 times and painted it 15 times. Well, 14 times. I got to paint it once more now to catch up. But anyway, got a lot of nice oak here. Have not done any kind of real work because like I say, I was under the weather. But I'm hoping to get caught up now. And actually the temperatures are supposed to rise up into the 30s next week on Monday. So I'm hoping to be able to do some stuff on Monday. My garage is turning into a disaster area here. I can't have this. Well, I got warmed up a little bit, but I'm not going to do any more cutting today. It's a little bit after, I think, 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to push the saw back into the building and let it go for now. Pick up my chainsaw, a couple of these pieces of wood that I have laying around. I'm just going to call it a day. I don't want to push it too much or I'll get sick again. The weird thing is I haven't been sick since 2009 with even a cold. And now when I want to be out here, I can't be. Oh well. Have a good one, guys. Oh guys, just so you know, the Woodmizer is not having a problem running. The Woodmizer would cut, the motor runs. What I did notice was there was a little bit of ice on this track on this side. I'm pretty sure the wheels run on this or something runs on this, so I had to clean that off. It was no big deal. I'm finding out if you leave the sawdust lay on there in the winter, it seems as though it comes off better than if you clean the sawdust off and then have to try to get the ice off. Although, you know, that may or may not be true. It all depends on what's going on here with the weather, how wet I guess the sawdust is. But this is a case of the old man can't do the work because it's too cold, but the Woodmizer can. So hopefully I'll get this thing cut up on Monday. Yeah. You know, if this sun is deceiving, you'd think with this bright sun it would be warm out. Believe me, it is not warm at all. We didn't get a lot of snow. There's only, I think at the most, there's probably 4 inches of snow, maybe 6 inches of snow on the ground, but that's about it. It's this cold weather that we got coming. I heard that they got it even worse over at the East Coast. You guys in Oklahoma and up there in New Hampshire, and my watchers in Florida, you guys are probably getting cold weather as well. Huh. Have a good one, guys. I'm going over to the house this time and get some nice coffee or some hot lemonade. I don't know if you ever tried that, but that seems to work with a sore throat. Have a good one. Bye.